Ladies and gentlemen, this is the WBA Super Bantamweight Championship of the world. Please welcome into the ring the challenger from Liverpool, James "Jazza" Dickens.
What a moment for Jazza Dickens. Wasting no time making his way to the ring. At the age of 25, fighting one of the avoided men of boxing. Guillermo Rigondeaux has the ability to make the very best sometimes look very ordinary. Can Jazza Dickens somehow make what would be a huge step up in class? Born-again Christian, talented fighter, yes, but can he perform at this level? One defeat on his record against Kid Gallagher. Apart from that, he's won everything. Kid Galahad, I beg your pardon. Sorry, Joe. Well, he looks relaxed enough, but I'm sure he's going to have a lot of nerves going through him. Paul and Michael Stevenson in his corner. And in a moment or two, Guillermo Rigondeaux, the WBA Super Bantamweight Champion of the world, will be making his big ring entrance. He says, there are a lot of kids in Liverpool who don't believe in themselves. Jazza says, tonight I can give them hope. It's a lovely emotion.
Oh, it's brilliant. He's such a nice kid, but he's been full of confidence. He really has. And I thought as closer the fight got, he would look and act and sound, you know, a little bit nervous, and he hasn't at all. And I think that's a real good, positive thing for him going into this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome into the ring the WBA Super Bantamweight Champion of the world from Miami by way of Cuba, Guillermo Rigondeaux.
Well, here he is. Pinch yourself, it's happening. Guillermo Rigondeaux, one of the greatest amateur fighters of all time, twice the Olympic champion, would surely have been champion for a third time had he not been banned after trying to defect. Eventually makes his defection from Cuba and becomes a professional. And 16 times he's fought, 16 times he's won. And against Nonito Donaire, he produced perhaps one of the outstanding performances by any boxer in recent years. He is absolutely supreme at the peak of his art, but at 35, is he maybe just about to go on the slide? That's a big question. Can Jazza Dickens be the man to upset him? It would be an upset of absolute seismic proportions were he to do it.
We've got to be realistic about this. It's a chance of a lifetime for Jazza Dickens, but it's almost an impossible task. He has to hope Rigondeaux has a real bad off night. And Jazza Dickens is a good fighter, but even that might not be good enough. No, he's that good, is Guillermo Rigondeaux. He really is.
Rigondeaux last lost as amateur or pro back in 2003 against a fighter from Azerbaijan. Since then, well, one or two people have had their success. He's touched down, he's been on the canvas, but he's always got up and found a way Here once again now, Mark Burdis with the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frank Warren for Queensbury Promotions in association with Rock Nation Sports and Carib Promotions, sponsored by Raynham Steel and Coral, proudly presents 12 3-minute rounds for the WBA Super Bantamweight Championship of the World here at the Ice Arena, Cardiff in Wales. Your officials are appointed by the World Boxing Association, and your 3 scoring judges at ringside are Mr. Dave Perez of the UK, Mr. Carlos Ortiz Jr. of the USA, and Mr. Jose Roberto Torres of Puerto Rico. Your WBA supervisor is Mr. Jasper Jensen of Denmark. Your steward in charge is Mr. John Rees. Your timekeeper at the bell is Dave Waters. And when the action begins, your referee in charge is Mr. Howard Foster of the United Kingdom. And now to introduce the contestants. Firstly, fighting out of the red corner stands the challenger, a man with a record of 22 wins, 1 loss, with 7 KOs to his name. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 8 stone, 9 pounds 8 ounces, and tonight he wears the blue and red shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the British champion from Liverpool, James Dickens. And across the ring, in the blue corner, stands a man whose unbeaten record reads 16 wins with 10 KOs to his name. At yesterday's weigh-in, he scaled 8 stone, 9 pounds 12 ounces, and tonight he wears the black and yellow shorts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WBA Super Bantamweight Champion of the world from Miami, by way of Cuba, Guillermo Rigondeaux. Your referee will now give his final instructions to both boxers.
Spoke to you both in the dressing room. You both know I expect. Keep it clean, break straight away when told. Both got your heads in close. Good luck to you both. Touch gloves.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the WBA Super Bantamweight Championship of the world.
A fight that was scheduled first time for March. Rigondeaux had problems getting a visa, but now here he is against Willie Casey, the Irishman. 5 years ago, he took Casey out in the opening round. Dickens has been saying it is his destiny to be the world champion. What can he do?
It's a big question, John. It really is. What can he do?
Well, it'd certainly rank alongside the likes of Lloyd Honeyghan against Don Curry, against